Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Factory in the Sky 4 on the FTOG server. We're here at our resort in front of the Welcome Center because today we are finally working on the long-awaited lake. And the lake is directly in front of the Welcome Center, but down a little bit. And currently it looks like this. We've got a large dirt block with a path leading straight to the door. And that I just wanted to keep there for the center, but in order to get an organic shape for the lake, we will be using TNT to blow up this hole, blow a hole in this thing, which requires a little bit of science to start with. So we're gonna go, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4 in for the first one. I've already muffled these a little bit. They'll still make a sound, but not an exceptionally loud one. So let's start science experiment number 1. Will this hit the edge of the dirt? It will, so we need to go another one in. Okay, but if we look, what's the radius? We're talking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need to be 5 in, and then 1, 2, 3. We want to be about here. Should do it. And let's see what hole that makes. One more over, or one less. So 1, 2, we want it there and there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want one there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we want to see if we can do this without setting the others off. Okay, so will this set that one off? It will. Okay. I think that's what we want, because that didn't move it, but it did set it off. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if this will do what we want it to do. All right. Just barely set the edge off. Not all of them, evidently. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I am now going to try this to see if it will launch the other one. A little bit. Not too bad, though. Let me take a second and set the rest of this up. Alright, so I've set up a TNT grid for the first layer here, and let's see what happens when we light it off. See how much of it lights off. Not enough. Let's get some speed here. Okay, let's light that one. See if it'll go far enough. Oh, there we go. Good chaining. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's light off this guy. And I haven't included the corners because we want a nice, like, rounded shape for our lake. Okay, let's light that one off and let it go. Okay, one little bit down. Little bit. Let's light that guy, and let's light one at this corner and see what happens. They're gonna make their way? No. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe see if it'll light off any of the others. First one. Guess it kind of depends on which way they bounce, maybe? Light that guy, light that guy. Let's see. Okay, that needs to be repaired. Let's light off that guy and that guy. Okay, there we go. So while I'm lighting these off, I wanted to talk about the big event going on in the Minecraft YouTube community this time, which is the new season of the Life series. We got Past Life. I'm sure some of you watch it, if not all. It's become a big event, and I always enjoy watching it. But we'll talk more about that after this. So we have a interesting, like, rounded little shape for the lake, but it's also very clearly a artificial lake. with the edges. And now the fun part becomes, because now we set TNT on these places, and we light them off, and it blows the lake just a little bit deeper in the center, but not on the edge. So let's see. Blow another layer in the lake. Get another set of TNT. Set one there. Let's set one there. And there. No, not there, actually. Let's set one there. So yeah, last life. Who do you think is going to win? I have my predictions. Of course, I'm always an Etho fan, first and foremost, so I'm gonna root for them. But then we have, obviously, the Villies with Pearl and Gem and Green is a strong team. We have the, of course, cabin people. I watched Etho's episode today. They haven't quite settled on the name. I personally think they should be called the Cabin Corps, like the Green Lantern Corps. But that's just me. Then we have the Lost Generation, I think it's called, with Cleo and Martin. And then we have the Rejects with Skiz and Joel and Jimmy. Okay. Now we start to roll down the center a little bit more with some more explosives and make a bit of a deeper chasm in the center. Not there, though. Let's go there. And then this will start to give the lake a little more shaping. Okay, do that. Let's do there. So yeah, did I miss anybody? I don't think. Oh yes, and the gluten guys with Tango and Impulse and Ren. I personally, while I'm rooting for Etho, I think this might be the Rejects take it this year, or this season. And I'll go even further out on a limb and make a crazy claim that I think this might be Jimmy's season. I haven't watched his episode for today that came out today as of recording, yesterday as of viewing. But it is titled, Why Am I Still So Bad at This? So that probably doesn't bode well. I haven't watched the episode yet. That might just be YouTuber dramaticism. But yeah, I think Jimmy has been improving quite a bit over recent times, and I think this might be his season. I did notice, watching Etho's episode, that they are everyone except Skizzle is kitted out in diamond armor, which could be interesting to see how we got there. Oh, I copied the thing. Let's see what happens with this. Boom, boom. Oh, too far. That's the bottom. Okay. We'll just fill that in real quick. And then we'll go take an aerial look at the thing. Okay, this is how our lake is looking right now. Let me get the shovel. Bad time for hiccups. Let me get some more dirt out so I can repair the edge. Let's see, how are we looking? It could use some cleanup and probably a little bit more, like, rounding. Also, I'm not sure I'm super happy with the way the edges came out. I wanted them to be a little bit more contoured, but that's something I can do by myself later. Let's see this. Let's take off some of the high points if we can. Let's burn that off. This is too close. Okay. This probably could be knocked down a peg. Let's knock this one down a peg as well. And also here. But I am liking the way the floor is looking. It could use some cleanup, which I might do once it's filled with water, so I can actually, like, see just how it looks filled with water. But I like the way this is looking. I want a, like, halfway natural look for the lake. It might... The edge will also look better once I connect the islands. Oh, that's a mistake from the copy-paste gadget. We don't want this to be a thing. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Yes. I might adjust it. It'll look better once this is all filled in with grass and there's a little more space. But I did want it to look like a man-made lake with some, like, rounded edges. And I think we could hide some secrets in a lot of this, like, weird shaping. This idea, honestly, is not working as well as I hoped, but it's not working bad. Like, this looks cool for the bottom of a lake, right? Like, if I do this, and then once we convert it to mud and add some mud, add some gravel, add some sand maybe, add some, like, seagrass, I think it'll look good. But now I think I'm gonna try and fill it in with water, and we'll see how that looks. Alright, so I didn't have quite the time today to fill the whole thing in. I still got 3 layers to go, but I think I filled in enough for a proof of concept. And honestly, it doesn't look too bad. With the water in, which is a nice color in this dimension, it kind of masks the mess, and it just looks like a lake bottom. Which, I think I'm considering this a 90% successful experiment. The edges could use some work, and there's some cleaning up to do with a shovel. And it needs some decorating with different block types and some seagrass and seaweed and whatever. But as a proof of concept, not awful. I like it, and I think it's going to look really good when the whole resort comes together. But I think I'm going to end the episode there. Short one today, but I didn't really have a lot of time to begin with. And this is time-consuming, because I don't know if there's any way to fill it faster than just bucket by bucket, which is what I've been doing for 30 minutes, at least. So I'm going to leave it here. And next episode, we're going to do something more exciting. Maybe we'll, like, summon a warden or something. I'll figure it out. But something more exciting than this. Leave your predictions for the Life series in the comments if you watch it. And, yeah. Until next time. Later.